guest today, Jamie Zabrocki.
Our first step today is to go out into your backyard and find some prime snails. Snails!
A place like this in your backyard that might be a little bit damp where you find the best looking snails. See here, that's a good snail, whereas that tinier one is not the best snail to have.
Now that your mind is at ease, knowing that there's snails in your backyard, we can begin the cooking process.
Today we are making sweet choux pastries.
Sweet choux pastries are a delicacy that have been enjoyed in France since the reign of Louis XIV in his palace at Versailles.
To make these sweet choux pastries, you need 2 sticks of butter, 3 teaspoons of sugar, 1.5 cups of flour, 6 eggs, some vanilla, some milk, and 1.5 cups of water.
You will also need a saucepan, a whisk, a pastry brush, a pastry bag, a cooling rack, and a baking sheet. The first step is to mix your butter, sugar, and water in a saucepan and bring it to a boil.
While the Reign of Terror was raging through France, many peasants would have loved to have stainless steel pots and gas stoves.
Unfortunately, they weren't that lucky. While you're waiting for your water mixture to boil, preheat your oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit.
Once your mixture has been brought to a boil,
remove the mixture from the heat and add your flour all at once.
beat until it forms a ball and pulls away from the side of the pan.
Once your dough is all mixed together, return the pan to heat for a minute or 2 so that it can dry out a little bit.
After having your pan on the heat for a while, turn the heat off, remove the pan from the heat, and add in the eggs one at a time. Do not add them all at once or it will be total disaster, just like Napoleon's attempt to regain power at the Battle of Waterloo.
Make sure that each egg is fully incorporated into the mixture before adding another one. And only add enough eggs so that the dough is glossy and heavy. You don't need all 6 eggs necessarily.
And now for the 3rd egg.
This will probably be all that we need this time. Once you've added all your eggs and the mixture is glossy, beat in some vanilla extract.
After you're done mixing it in, take a spoon and take the mixture and apply it into a pastry bag.
While she is doing that, I'll come over here and make the glaze. Add any remaining eggs with some milk to make the glaze.
Once you have spooned all your pastry into the bag, take a scissors and cut off the tip.
Then pipe the dough into 1-inch balls onto a baking sheet, leaving about 2 inches of space in between each ball so they have room to expand. You know, Jamie, it's funny that we're handling all this dough.
Really?
Because one of the main reasons that the French Revolution even happened was because France didn't have a lot of dough.
Cassie, you are so funny.
Once the pastries are all glazed up and ready to go, you can put them in the oven.
But be careful because the oven can be hot. So if you are a little inexperienced with ovens, I suggest using hot pads. After your pastries have baked for half an hour, take them out of the oven using a hot pad.
They're now ready to be placed on the cooling rack.
Using a spatula.
Feel free to tap some powdered sugar onto your pastries for added flavor. It looks kind of like snow, just like the snow that Napoleon's army experienced in the harsh winters of Russia. Don't forget to clean up! There we go, now we're all clean. Unlike the Reign of Terror, which was actually a very bloody mess.
See you next time
on the cooking show.
Once you have finished spooning all of your dough into the pastry bag, take a scissors and cut off the end.
Then, pipe the dough into 1-inch balls, leaving about 2 inches of space in between each ball so they have room to expand.
Okay, can we do this again, please?
We need a funny joke at the end. Technical difficulties. Happens to even the best of guest cooks.
To incorporate the eggs into the mixture, make sure you whisk it well into the mixture.